San Andreas Police and Fire Department. And this department is now open. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our Discord set up, we got our community set up, the application is set up. Some people are already done their applications, some people are already in the department. We currently, I believe, have 8 people in our fire department, or not in our fire department, in our whole server as of now. Maybe 9, it depends, maybe 10, who knows. We'll see. So, starting with the police cars, obviously there's 2 more, and then his vehicle, his personal. We couldn't get those 2, so we got these for the SWAT. You also have 2 vehicles. You have the SWAT truck and your SWAT van, which is that little van that will pop up when you get 5 stars or whatever with the spike strips. Then coming over to the actual police interceptors, you got the Crown Vic, the Suburban, the
Taurus,
Taurus, and the police
Charger.
Charger. Well, yeah, if you can find those. Good luck. Then coming over to your paramedic vehicles, you only got your ambulance. This is the only thing you will need for paramedics. We may have 2 teams of paramedics, so there'll probably be 2 paramedic vehicles instead of just the 1. So that's all for the paramedics. Then for the fire, these can sit 8 people, I believe, because people can sit back here in the front and then on the back, as you can see here. Will we need more than 1 truck? Probably not. Depends on if we need 2 calls. But so probably yeah. So hopefully someone has a personal fire truck like they own one, so I can just sit here and not be spawned. That would be perfect. Then if you guys are wondering what this truck is right here, this is the police. This is my personal vehicle. This is the fire chief truck. This truck comes out on really bad accidents or really bad fires. This vehicle will not be used for other things. Only these 2 will come out on an accident and a fire unless it's really bad. I'm the only one who can drive this besides the one under me. I'm chief, so who's ever below me can drive this, which will be basically my personal assistant. So basically, guys, we are open. Maybe if we can get all 8 of the people that are on, we can do a 4v4 CVC, just so we can get a video on the channel for you guys, so you can see how we do. It won't be with fire news, it'll just be cops and then civs. So yeah, do you want to say anything, Sergeant Skull?
Just when you join, please keep it peaceful. We don't want no arguments, no negative stuff. We want to go positive and go top on the world. When you do join, fill out an application, and if you're joining police department, I'll let you know what you can be and what you will be trained to be. Then fire department, that's Riley's job. He's for the fire department.
And then SWAT is Harsh's job.
Yep. We currently do not have an FBI yet, so we're working on that stuff.
Well, we really don't need it. I mean, technically we don't really need FBI, but yeah. Here, I can do you guys all the people that we have so far. That's the wrong thing. We have, let's see, well, one of them is gonna we need a dispatcher, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Dispatcher
would be nice. And for cops and fire, we may end up having to download Zello for a walkie-talkie, maybe not. Thing is too, with fire and police, they're probably going to be in the same party, and then Civ, obviously, the dispatcher would stay in the party with the fire and cops and SWAT, because really, those 2 need to be in the same party to hear the dispatcher, and to be able to know who's responding and who's 10-8 and all that. Civs will be in a game chat. You cannot join the party. You can only join the party if you text 911 to the dispatcher. The dispatcher will be in the CEO. If you want to register or something, you can only be an MC. You cannot be a CEO. The only CEO can be the dispatcher. So if you're wanting to call 911, text 911 to the dispatcher, which will be, for example, say I'm the dispatcher. The dispatcher will be registered as a secure service. So then, Skull, if you could please demonstrate what I mean by text the dispatcher. As you guys can see, I'm a CEO. He texts 911. I text him to either say join the party, or you can say join the party, or join party, or text. And then when he sends that text back, you have two options. Text him what the emergency is. Or number two, join the party. So once you get that text, if you say the emergency, then once we figure out what that emergency is, then we can send police, fire, or ambulance down there. So I believe that's about it. Scott was gonna get his personal vehicle, but he's kind of on the low side of money right now. He can't pay his bills. So yeah, anything else, Scott, we need to go in here?
Just read the rules. How many warnings are we giving?
We haven't said about warning. Oh yes, sorry, warnings. Yes, the first one is just a warning. Second one is a, what we said, a week suspension or whatever.
Yep. And third is a month suspension, and then the last one's an instant ban.
Yeah. Yep.
For life.
So and then obviously another thing is too, say you fill out an application for fire department or ambulance or police or anything. If we end up not having everyone that's usually here, because we can only hear 30 people, ladies and gentlemen, 30 people can only be in the session at a time. So that means there's gonna be barely any fire, barely any paramedics, and then there's gonna be probably barely any SWAT, but more police and civs. Now there may be RPs where we just do civs and cops. There may be RPs where we don't need fire or paramedic or SWAT. If those ever become a thing, there's gonna be a 10 on 20. Meaning that there's gonna be probably either more civs or more cops. Or, wait, let's see. No, that would be, actually, sorry, a 15v15. If you think about it, it's 10 plus 15 plus 15 is 30, so it would be 15v15, sorry. So it would be equal teams. And then if people get bored of being cops, because people will just get bored of being cops because they don't like being cops sometimes for a long time, we can do a 30 minutes cops, 30 minutes civs. But you have to be what you are when you start the RP. If you put civs, you have to put the department you want to be in and then civs. We'll give you a rank in the department after your training, and then when we all come into a party, which there can only be 18, so it would probably be all in party chat with all 30, you can only, and it's kind of going to be unfair, if you were, last RP say, if you were a civ, you will be a cop. If you were a cop, last RP, you'll be a civ. So really it's a benefit of the cops because they'll be a civ, and then it's a non-benefit for the civs because they'll be cops. That doesn't mean you can join the RP and be like, oh, I want to be cop, I want to be cop, just for that reason. No, you can't do that. You will see if we have an issue with you being a cop, or if you're a cop with someone else, you'll be switched to a civ and somebody will take your spot. If you're having an issue of being a civ with another person, you'll be turned into a cop, or we'll make you go on Discord. Me and a higher up will come into the Discord with you, and then we'll talk about what's happening, and then you can tell us who that person is, and then we will get them in the room too while you go back into waiting room, and then we'll have a chat with them too to see who is telling the truth and who is lying. If you tell the truth, you'll only get a week's warning. If you're lying, you'll get a week's suspension. So we're trying to be fair with you guys. We don't want you guys just to be, SWAT, police, fire, and ambulance all the time. So we want you guys to have fun too against just civs and cops. But most RPs will be with here. So that means there'd only be probably about like 10 civs.
Mhm.
So like, let's see, we only need probably like, let's see.
Oh yeah, one thing too. When we start our piece, do not, okay? If you do this, you're getting a warning ASAP because we're not gonna deal with it. When we start an RP, don't start having random conversations or playing music or videos, whatever, etc. When we tell you to go somewhere, you go there. We don't need to wait an hour or a year for you to go there so we can set up RPs. If you argue with a staff or higher up, you will be suspended for a week. We are trying to be fair with you, so just listen.
So,
it's simple.
how many cops would you say you would need?
Let's see, how many cops we got currently right now?
Not a lot.
2. Maybe 2 or...
Here, let me go through your chart. Yep, you and...
me and Sincere, yeah. So only 2 cops right now.
Yeah. We're obviously not gonna start until more. And then obviously we got me and then... Yeah, so... Because I was trying to do math here, I was trying to say if we did... Because the session is 30 people. So I needed like say 4 people for fire, and then 4 people for EMS. I should have done. I added by accident. 30 minus 4 again. That's 22 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
We only have
So then-
12 members right now.
Yeah. So you probably need at least what, 5 cops?
Yeah.
So then that minus 5. No, that's plus minus 5. That's 17. And then SWAT would probably need at least 3 to 4. Think about it. So let's see, minus 4. So yeah, there'd be a full 30 session, guys. If we split it like I did, 4 paramedics, 4 fire, because 2 paramedic vehicles, and probably 2 fire trucks, and then how many? 5 police, and then 3 or whatever I said. For SWAT, there'd be at least 13 civs. So that's not bad for civs, right? That's okay.
Yeah.
So let's see, I said, here, let's do the math again. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then we said, how many for you? 5?
Yeah.
Plus 5, that equals that. And then I must have said like 4, I said like what, 4 or 5?
Yeah.
That didn't add up to 30 minus 8 is 22. Minus you needed 5 is 17. Minus 4 is 13. So yeah. I'm gonna go write that down. I need a book. I need a notebook.
Oh yeah, do we have that logo yet?
Oh, that's right. He needs to make that shit. Fuck. No, we do not. The pictures that we took for our group chat, we should honestly just pick the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Am I cutting out or no?
No.
Okay, we should pick the best one, and honestly just make that our freaking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that should just be our logo for our whole, like, whatever he wants to make, and then we can just pick one for that. Am I cutting in and out yet?
No.
How about now?
No.
Okay, sounds so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just on that for use notebook paper so I could write down how many team, like, paramedic, fire, blah blah blah. You still have paper in here, or did we use other paper? Give me a school notebook. Where's my backpack? One moment. It's supposed to be school today, but so you can't get out of my chair. So basically is once I write down all the people that we need, We can go over all that, and then so I said we need
It's gonna be a long video that it.
I know, right? Okay, we need for fire.
I'm texting Mason right now to see if he made a
EMS.
yoga yet.
Fire / EMS. We need 8 people. Alright, so that is 2 ambulance.
Wait, he made a logo, but he needs a background.
And try to get like a red and blue thing, you know, like for the lights. And 2 fire
private
trucks.
Let me.
So 8 people. That's a 4 and 4. So let's see. That's 4. Sorry, my math is off today. That's 4 people for fire and EMS. So 4 for 2 fire trucks and 2 for 2 ambulance. So then we're gonna go to police. For police, we said you need at least 5 vehicles. Or sorry, 5 people. Crap, I think you're gonna need more than 5 because dispatcher.
Yeah.
Unless the cop's a dispatcher. So let's just say 5 people. You said you could use dispatcher while you patrol, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 people for cops.
Alright.
And then for
I found a picture that he can make into a background, so.
we'll put 1 person as dispatch. And then for SWAT, we said they need at least, what again? 4 people?
4 or 3, yeah.
4 people.
Usually we
if that
don't
is-
need that many because mostly
Yeah.
the higher ups are SWAT.
Yeah. That's correct. And then civs. 13 people.
Oh, okay.
So
This
these
could be
civs
no one.
are not going to be low. There's 13 people allowed for civs, 8 people allowed for fire and EMS, 5 people for police, 4 people for SWAT, and obviously, like I said, everyone's filling, like we said, everyone's filling out an application for fire or EMS. It doesn't matter. You have to fill out an application. So Scott, if you want to hop in one of the, you can hop in a ambulance or a fire truck here. We're gonna go around and show them the boundaries. So the that was a voice crack. We're gonna go ahead. Actually, here, let's just hop in my fire truck here. My fire.
I'll take the police car.
You take the police car. Anyway. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys the boundaries now. I'm gonna turn back on my radar. So let's go here. So obviously, I'm gonna show you guys on the map. You got this area of Sandy Shores here. You got that whole thing. Skull, you know that like we're on right now, like that little like weird boxing. Like don't show the rest. We'll drive around before this. So you got all that. Then you got Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Skull. So you got all these roads here, which this is basically mainly Sandy. You got the back roads here towards the birdhouse. You got the roads to the left of me. Then you got all of Joshua. Down to Staff City, you can go down to Staff City. Once you get to Staff City, you must turn around. That's the end of the boundary on that side. Then, you can continue to Route 68, which is where the custom shop is. You also got that. Then, US 13, you have that. But, once you get to the exit for 13, you must turn back around. I'm going to go ahead and call in my helicopter so I can show you guys what I mean by the exit for Grapeseed. So Skull, you're gonna have to drive me to there. So yeah. So Skull, while I'm flying, you can show them like the boundaries, like stab and then back and then US 13 and blah blah blah. Oh, it's at the airport. That works too. Here, oh wait, I can't fly. Here, I'll go get meet me at Trevor's. Sorry guys that this video is a bit long, but we were trying to explain stuff. Which is good that it's long, because we can explain more stuff to you guys, so you guys are ready, so you know. Just gonna be sending a cop. Yep, this is the Crown Vic, not enough. So let's go once we hop in the helicopter. To show them what the boundaries are, I will show you guys on my map in a minute before we take off. It's down here. It's down to this end.
Okay.
I will show you guys before we take off where the boundaries are.
Show them real quick. Now, when we do get into a pursuit, then that's a whole different story. Can go anywhere. But when we're in area roleplay, then yeah, there's boundaries.
Yeah. Now, obviously, only 2 or 3 cops can respond to those pursuits because the rest of the cops are gonna have to stay. So this is Stab City right here, guys.
Well, if we had more cops, there can be up to 4 cops in a pursuit, because that's what usually pursuits are for.
Oh crap! So here, hop in my helicopter, and then I'm gonna mark a spot. Should we allow this spot right here? Yes, I know it's cool.
I'm a radar off too.
Yeah. Alright. You see where I mark or turn on radar? You see where I mark on that? We could allow that too if we want to.
We can add half that road.
Alright. So where that waypoint is, guys, that's the boundary right there. That's the end of that boundary. You can take this dirt road here, but once you get to this dirt road, you must turn back. So all the way stab, blah blah blah. I got that. This is Route 68 here. You can't go this way right here. You can't go straight once you get to the corner of Joshua, I believe, is all the way like this, and then 68. You must turn back around. You cannot go to this dirt track right here. You cannot. That is
you can go to the national park over here too, and Util on that dirt road.
He's showing. So like you can. This is 13 right here. You can get off here. You can't go to the left. If you go to the left, you can only go. Yeah, sorry. You can't go to the right because. Yeah, you can't go to the right. You can only go this way. You can't go down. You have to go up past Util, which is right here. Then, right here on the map is the exit for Grapeseed. That is where you must turn. Or sorry, that's the exit for Joshua. That is where you must turn. We don't know yet if we're gonna do Grapeseed, which probably not, because we don't have enough cops to patrol.
Future episode.
Yeah, future. So yeah, it's not a small area to patrol for everyone. It's a pretty decent area.
Now
for you guys.
Do get more people, we'll start opening up more.
Exactly. And then obviously, like we said, chases, go anywhere. Just go anywhere. And then
besides
maybe we'll
the city.
Yeah, besides city. So, Grapeseed, Polito, over here towards the military base. Not the city. The city is too far out. We don't want to drive all the way down there because, like we said, we're going to try to stay inbound area. But yeah. So, is that all we gotta go over, or do you have anything else?
That's it for me.
That's it? Alright. We'll put our Discord names in the description box, guys, so you can add us on Discord if you're interested.
Now,
like the video?
I'll be able to add my Discord name because I know some edits, so I'll be added in the video.
Yeah.
Intro.
So, y'all gonna like it, subscribe, and hopefully you guys can join. So,
yep.
We'll see you guys in the next one. You know my So, have a good day, guys.
Yep.
Bye. Why the fuck is it already?